Hi there, my name is Paul. I'm the founder and developer of ZenGengo. ZenGengo is a digital language teaching and learning platform that covers all four skills of listening, reading, writing, and speaking. In this video, I'm going to explain how to create a written report assignment type. So I'm assuming that you've already logged into your ZenGengo account and that you have navigated to the folder in which you would like to create the assignment. After that, you should go ahead and click on the Written Report Assignment Type icon, and that will open the assignment creation panel. Now, the first thing we have to do is to input a title. So I'm just going to put in My Written Report. Okay, and then we can specify some media prompts. So a media prompt could be some text instructions, an image, an audio file, a video file, PDF, and other things. In this case, I think I'm going to put in an image, and then I'm going to ask the students to describe the image in their writing. We can upload our own images, we can select a previously uploaded image, or we can search for a new image. And the image search is built right into the assignment creation panel, making it very easy for teachers to find royalty-free and copyright-free images right within the assignment creation panel. Okay, so I found this very interesting image here, which I think will be inspiring the students' language. And I'm going to just create one more media prompt to include some instructions. Okay, I've done that. If I want to, I can specify a time limit for the writing. This is set to off by default, but it could be anywhere between 0 and 60 minutes. I'm going to put in a 5-minute time limit. Okay. In the next section, we can specify some word counts. Now, if I have a time limit, then I cannot do a minimum word count, because if the time limit runs out before the student has finished writing the minimum word count, then that causes a conflict. So you can either have a time limit or a minimum word count, but not both. If you have a time limit, you can't have a minimum word count. If you have a minimum word count, you can't have a time limit. So you have to choose one or the other. I'm going to say that I want a time limit and I do not want a minimum word count. The next thing to do is to choose whether you would like to have a target word count. Now, if you choose to have a target word count, you will be able to automate the scoring of the writing to some extent. So if I set this to, say, 50 words, I will be able to automate the scoring, because the score is calculated based on how many correctly spelled words the student typed, divided by the number of target words. Okay, so I'm going to set this to 50, and then I'm going to decide whether I want to enable or disable copy and paste. So most writing teachers understand very well the problems presented by plagiarism, students copying work that's not their own, and also machine translation, simply writing what they want to say into machine translation website and then copying and pasting the result of that into their assignment. So ZenGengo allows you to disable copy and paste to help to cut down on the risk of plagiarism and machine translation and other things like that. So I'm going to disable copy and paste. The next thing you can do is to decide whether you want to have a grammar check or not. This again will show some spelling and grammar feedback to the student after they have submitted the assignment. I'm going to leave this turned on. You will also need to specify the language of the assignment. We have 4 choices: English, French, German, and Spanish. I'm going to leave this switched to English. We can decide if you want to receive notifications of the submission of the assignment by email. You can go ahead and click on this option, but I'm going to leave it blank for now. And finally, you can decide what you would like to show to the students after they have submitted the assignment. I would like to show a confirmation, a score, and some feedback in terms of the grammar check that we had up here. When you've finished specifying your preferences, go ahead and click on Save. And if you go back to your dashboard, you will see that the assignment has been created. Now, to view this as a student, you can click on the eye icon here, or you can click on the cog and then View as Student. To assign this to a student, you can click on the link button, and that will copy the link, and then you simply have to give that link to the student. Okay, now I'm going to view the written report by clicking on the eye here. Actually, I will view it as a student clicking here. Okay, so this is what the student will see when they go to submit the written report. They can choose their name from the list. I'm going to choose my name, and then they look at the image and they see the instructions. They need to click on the Start Writing button in order to actually input the text in this box here. This is because if we have a timer, it will not start until they click on Start Writing. So I click Start Writing, and you can see the timer now is ticking down. And I can go ahead and try to complete the task. Okay, so I finished typing my response. We also have some basic formatting options available, like bold and underline and centering the text. The students can use those to format a more academic essay. Now at the bottom here we can see my word count is 25 and the target word count is 50. So I haven't quite reached the word count, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and submit it anyway. Okay, so after submitting the assignment, this is what the student will see. Your submission was received, a score of 50%. Remember, because I only wrote half of the target words. So this is why the score is only 50%. And here I have my text that I submitted, and I can see that there's no spelling or grammar mistakes, so that's good. And I also have the opportunity to download the submission. So this is useful when you want students to have a copy of the work that they submitted kept on their own devices. Okay, that was a brief introduction as how to create and submit a written report assignment type on ZenGengo. Thanks very much.